everybody, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to Mama's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you my recipe to my OFE. That means cocoyam soup. This soup is very delicious, guys. I kid you not. It's very, very delicious, and it's a soup that most of us in our 50s or maybe 60s, 70s will remember, because this soup is no longer in vogue, because the people of these days don't eat it anymore. But I still crave for it once in a while, and I cook it. So it's made with cocoyam. I'm going to use dry fish. You can add anything you like, but like I always say, you don't have to put all your ingredients in one soup. So I'm just going to use smoked fish to make this soup today. You can add your any other thing you want to, but I'm just using smoked fish, smoked catfish to make this soup. So if you're ready to learn how to make this archaic soup, let's get into this kitchen and let's make it happen. Come on, guys, let's go. So to make this delicious and archaic soup, we're going to be using the following ingredients. I'm going to be using some cocoyams, some Knorr cubes. I'm going to use salt to taste. I'm going to use some habanero pepper. I am also going to be using some ground crayfish. I'll be using some palm oil, and I'll use some catfish. With catfish, it doesn't matter the quantity. And I'm going to use some otazi leaves and ogiri to garnish it. So the first thing you do is you peel your cocoyam and boil it. Just put it on the stove and let it cook until it is very soft. So pound your pepper, or you can also blend it. But I love to pound it because I don't want it to be very smooth. Just pound it to have this coarse texture. That's what I need for this soup. And then you put your catfish in a bowl and fill the bowl up with hot water. This is to take away the sand and to clean the fish properly. So make sure you do this. Use hot water to soak your fish for like 5 seconds, not more than 1 minute, and then clean it up and put it aside. Pound your cocoyam as soon as it is soft. You can also blend it. Some people blend it, but I love to pound it because I want that local taste, like I said. So I always like to pound it. Pound it to a very smooth and pasty texture, and then you take it and put it aside. So as soon as this is done, you put some water on the pot, and let it come to boil, and then you put your washed catfish, and then you also put your hot pepper. Just put it. You can put the ingredients whichever way you want, but I love to do it this way. You put the fish, you put the pepper, and let it boil for a while. Then you start to put all the other ingredients. I added my Knorr cube there, and I'm going to add my crayfish. That's my crayfish coming in now. You mix it very well, and then you just you let it boil. Always let your food boil. Put some salt. Make sure you don't add too much salt, guys. Make sure you don't add too much salt in your cooking. And for this soup, I'm using only 2 spoons of palm oil. So after the palm oil, I'm going to cover the soup and let it boil for at least 5 to 10 minutes. And now I'm washing my otazi leaves. A lot of people use bitter leaves to cook this soup, but my grandmother always used otazi leaves. So I'm used to that taste of eating my cocoyam soup with otazi leaves. So after this soup is boiled for about 5 to 10 minutes, you start to put in your pounded cocoyam. Remember, this is going to serve as the thickener. So just don't worry about breaking into pieces or whatever, because as the soup boils, it's going to melt in the soup. So just put it in the soup, and if you blended it, you can pour it in at this time. Pour it in and just let it cook. Just mix it as much as you can. If you want to, you can try to break it up if you can. And there I'm pouring the water from my cocoyam. When I boiled it, I didn't throw away all the water. So here I'm putting my ogiri. Ogiri is very important for this soup. If you don't have ogiri for your cocoyam soup, it's not going to come out right. So please make sure you have ogiri. You put your ogiri, and at this point, if the cocoyam did not really melt well, this is the time to try to break it up more. But at this point, I see it's really melted, so I'm not going to really worry about it. And now after about 5 minutes, I'm adding my washed otazi leaves. Guys, this leaves gives my cocoyam soup a very distinct and unique taste. I think this is better than using bitter leaf though, but I don't know. I mean, everybody can, everybody have special different taste buds, but this is how I just make my soup. I put the otazi leaves and I mix it up. I let it cook for about another 5 to 10 minutes because I want the otazi leaf to really cook. And after that, the soup is ready. Guys, this soup took like about 20 to 25 minutes to cook. It doesn't really take much time. The only time you need is the time to prep the ingredients. And your soup is out. This soup is very delicious. It came out really, really good. And I did not miss the meat or any other thing that I needed to put in there, because like I told you, you can make your soup with just few ingredients. All you need is just a good technique of how you put your things in, and your soup will come out right without you filling the pot with meat and everything. So this soup came out really nice and delicious, and I really enjoyed it. I had it with pounded yam. You can also have it with cocoyam if you like to pound some cocoyam on the side and use it as your dough. So this is how I make my cocoyam soup. Thank you so much for listening to me today, guys. I wish you can try this soon. Before then, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I truly appreciate you. God bless you. Bon appetit, guys. See you in my next video. Ciao, ciao, and see you later.